Buckle up and prepare for the ride of a lifetime as we delve into the captivating world of the journey to Mars. Picture yourself floating in the vastness of space, surrounded by the darkness that engulfs the cosmos. The hum of the spacecraft reverberates through the cabin as you embark on an odyssey that will take you to the enigmatic red planet. Brace yourself for the unknown, for the challenges that await, and for the awe-inspiring wonders that will unfold as we dare to answer the age-old question: what will the journey to Mars truly be like? Mars is the fourth planet and the furthest terrestrial planet from the Sun. The reddish color of its surface is due to finely grained iron oxide dust in the soil, giving it the nickname the Red Planet. Mars has the second smallest radius among the planets in the solar system at 3,389.5 kilometers, 2,106 miles, and has a surface gravity of 3.72 meters per second squared, 12.2 feet per second squared, which is 38% of Earth's gravity. The Martian dichotomy can be seen on the surface. On average, the terrain in Mars' northern hemisphere is flatter and lower than Mars' southern hemisphere. Mars has a very thin atmosphere made primarily of carbon dioxide and two irregularly shaped natural satellites, Phobos and Deimos. Ever wondered how long does it take to get to Mars? The answer depends on several factors, ranging from the position of Earth and Mars to the technology that would propel you there. According to NASA, a one-way trip to the Red Planet would take about 9 months. If you wanted to make it a round trip, all in all, it would take about 21 months, as you will need to wait about 3 months on Mars to make sure Earth and Mars are in a suitable location to make the trip back home. We take a look at how long a trip to the Red Planet would take using available technology and explore some of the factors that would affect your travel time. How far away is Mars? To determine how long it will take to reach Mars, we must first know the distance between the two planets. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun and the second closest to Earth. Venus is the closest. But the distance between Earth and Mars is constantly changing as they travel around the Sun. In theory, the closest that Earth and Mars would approach each other would be when Mars is at its closest point to the Sun, perihelion, and Earth is at its farthest, aphelion. This would put the planets only 33.9 million miles, 54.6 million kilometers, apart. However, this has never happened in recorded history. The closest recorded approach of the two planets occurred in 2003 when they were only 34.8 million miles, 56 million km, apart. The two planets are farthest apart when they are both at their farthest from the Sun, on opposite sides of the star. At this point, they can be 250 million miles, 401 million km, apart. The average distance between Earth and Mars is 140 million miles, 225 million km. How long would it take to travel to Mars at the speed of light? Light travels at approximately 186,282 miles per second, 299,792 kilometers per second. Therefore, a light shining from the surface of Mars would take the following amount of time to reach Earth, or vice versa. Fastest spacecraft so far. The fastest spacecraft is NASA's Parker Solar Probe, as it keeps breaking its speed records as it moves closer to the Sun. On Nov 21, 2021, the Parker Solar Probe reached a top speed of 101 miles, 163 kilometers per second during its 10th close flyby of our star, which translates to a phenomenal 364,621 miles per hour, 586,000 kilometers per hour. According to a NASA statement, when the Parker Solar Probe comes within 4 million miles, 6.2 million kilometers, of the solar surface in December 2024, the spacecraft's speed will top 430,000 miles per hour, 692,000 kilometers per hour. The journey to Mars. The journey to Mars is a monumental undertaking that will push the boundaries of human exploration and test the limits of our technology, endurance, and determination. It will be an extraordinary voyage filled with both excitement and challenges as we embark on a journey to a planet located millions of miles away from Earth. The journey to Mars will require meticulous planning and preparation. Astronauts will launch from Earth aboard a spacecraft specifically designed for interplanetary travel. The spacecraft will be equipped with advanced life support systems, radiation shielding, and supplies to sustain the crew during the long duration of the journey, which can take anywhere from 6 to 9 months, depending on the alignment of the planets. Living conditions. Living conditions aboard the spacecraft will be confined and isolated, with astronauts spending months in close quarters. They will need to adapt to the microgravity environment, which can have profound effects on the human body, including muscle and bone loss. Exercise and countermeasures will be crucial to mitigate these effects and maintain the crew's health. The psychological aspect of the journey will also be significant. Astronauts will face the challenges of isolation, boredom, and the psychological impact of being away from loved ones and the familiarity of Earth. Maintaining mental well-being through communication with mission control, virtual reality experiences, and social interactions within the crew will be essential. Navigation and trajectory adjustments will be critical during the journey, as the spacecraft will need to achieve precise trajectories to intercept Mars' orbit. Mission control and onboard navigation systems will continuously monitor and adjust the spacecraft's path to ensure a successful arrival. Upon nearing Mars, the spacecraft will initiate a complex series of maneuvers to enter orbit around the planet. This will involve braking maneuvers and precision timing to reduce velocity and match the planet's orbit. Once in orbit, the crew will prepare for the next phase of the mission, landing on the Martian surface. Landing on Mars will be an awe-inspiring and nerve-wracking event. The spacecraft will deploy a lander module, which will descend through the Martian atmosphere using parachutes, thrusters, or other innovative landing technologies. The final moments of the descent will be a high-stakes endeavor as the lander aims for a safe and precise landing site. The crew will experience a mix of anticipation and adrenaline as they witness the culmination of their long journey. After landing, astronauts will step onto the surface of Mars, becoming pioneers in a new world. They will explore the Martian terrain, conduct scientific experiments, and gather valuable data to deepen our understanding of the planet's geology, climate, and potential for supporting life. The crew will face the challenges of living in a hostile environment, including the thin atmosphere, extreme temperature variations, and the need for self-sufficiency in resource utilization. As we reach the thrilling conclusion of our captivating journey through the mesmerizing video on what the journey to Mars will be, we are left with a sense of wonder and awe at the audacity of the human spirit. The journey to Mars represents the pinnacle of human exploration and the quest for knowledge. It is an adventure that will challenge us physically, mentally, and technologically. If you found our video informative, kindly subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on our videos.